chase. Don't blink.
Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Oh, that's a nice defense goblet, actually. I'll keep that. You know, something that I was kind of spending a little bit of time thinking about yesterday was what am I going to do when I actually have to start, like, getting ready for that whole Kokomi triple crown video that I want to do. Similar to the Hu Tao one that I made a few months back, back in, like, 3.4. So what I'm probably going to do, like, maybe a day or two before the banners actually change, is take the couple days off to just kind of think about what and how I'm going to do. Maybe if someone wants to join me on that little journey, kind of like how I did have a friend in the call on the Hu Tao video. Maybe someone would want to join in on that journey and just kind of hear me geek out about getting one of my most anticipated characters in a long time. It'll also allow me to kind of think about how I want to have the whole thing flow. Because the Hu Tao one was just a very spontaneous thing. Like, I had a friend who wanted to join me for the whole thing because they saw that I was very excited for Hu Tao, like, months in advance practically. And they invited me just to kind of go and sit in a call with them and just let me do my thing. And I just turned on the recording for the hell of it at that point. I'm very excited to actually kind of get that underway. I just need to wait for the banners to switch up. And it may, well, I put the Hu Tao one together like literally that same night, and then I posted it the following day. So maybe it'll only take like another day afterwards. So you guys may see it like the morning that the banners change. Because I think they're supposed to change like later into the evening, right? Yeah, I think mid-patch banners change in the evening, I think. Speaking of interesting things that kind of happened yesterday, so realistically, it's not that kind of big of a deal, I don't think, but... Alright, so on a few occasions, it hasn't happened a lot, but I have actually been lucky enough to just kind of have some small interactions with Miss Kaylee Mills on Twitter. And if you don't know who she is, well, that's the reason why I'm using Kaching today, because she is the voice actress for Kaching, as well as another sort of special character from the Love Live series. I'm pretty sure a lot of my Twitter mutuals and some other friends are quite aware that alongside Genshin I do have a bit of knowledge and affinity with Love Live, so we just had a nice simple exchange yesterday, Twitter replies to Twitter replies, and, you know, typically I would say that I think I'm actually kind of good at sort of holding myself when meeting with people that I do kind of like idolize or respect in some ways. And the more that it kind of does happen, because Kaylee has not been the first, the more I realize that, like, damn, I really am just kind of a fanboy. It sometimes can feel like. But she was just really sweet, really funny, and kind of made my night before I headed off to bed last night. So shout out to Miss Kaylee Mills. If you haven't used Kaching, please do. She's absolutely busted, especially if you do have good Dendro characters. That was just something pretty interesting that I wanted to share because, man, that felt so good yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to really bother like doing the Abyss on video anymore. I know that that video did really well, and likely just because I uploaded a video on the Abyss like the day that it updated. But the thing is that I'm not an Abyss player. I don't play like to triple star the Abyss. I just kind of hoped that like over time, eventually, maybe I would be able to kind of get to that triple star. But clearly with the amount of sort of power creep that the enemies are also getting, it's not going to happen, and I'm not going to bother stressing myself out over it. So, ooh, that one's actually kind of good. Damn, 2 decent looking artifacts from the boss drops today? Something ain't right. Of course I am going to tackle it at some point, just because that's free Primo Gems waiting for me, but the effort you have to put in for an extra 50 or an extra 100 to double star or triple star the last few floors, the last few chambers, excuse me, on floor 12, it's not worth it for that little bit of primos when I can literally get that amount just for logging in every day. And if you ask me, logging in is much easier than trying to build out specific teams for these overpowered enemies. I don't know, I'm not gonna bother like talking about it much because realistically I don't care that much. I'm just here to play the pretty game with the pretty characters and fun elemental go boom booms. Oh wait, shoot!
Nowhere to hide.
There's just always something about Genshin's combat that is so oddly satisfying. I love it. I'm very curious to see, like, once the actual sort of money starts rolling in for the next banners, is if Kokomi maybe will somehow have a bit more money coming in than Eula did. Because I feel like that will be able to tell us if it was just a matter of, yeah, people are asking for Eula, but no one actually wanted her for some reason. Or if it genuinely is a matter of, you know, Fontaine is right around the corner and people don't want to waste their Primo Gems anymore. And with me basically being right at the pity, you know, I'm not actually going to really be losing any Primo Gems. I can just keep saving until Charlotte shows up. So I'm safe in that regard. I can pull comfortably. But I do wonder if it's likely that maybe people weren't pulling on Eula's banner just for the fact that we have Fontaine right around the corner. And since we just kind of saw all those characters show up in the Overture teaser, maybe people were like, okay, I'm saving for Navia, or I'm saving for, I don't know who else. I keep forgetting all of their names. Just give me some time once the actual patches for Fontaine start coming in, and I can learn all the names that way. I'll have everybody's names memorized, don't you worry.
Make yourselves at home.
I feel like that was always the case with me with sort of new characters in series if I'm still kind of getting into them.
There is no escape.
Like, I will be so kind of just unaware and unable to remember the names of new characters once I'm getting into a new series. But give me a few, I don't know, we'll say weeks with that series, and I'll likely have every character's name memorized. You can call it a bit of a strange curiosity, but I really do want to see, like, just how low of an income these banners can get. And I'm sure Hoyoverse is aware of this. Like, putting banners this close to a new region coming out with a ton of new characters is likely going to result in people just not wanting to bother pulling on the reruns.
The Temple of Wisdom. Cut to the chase.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay, I'm trying to stay immune to the electrocharged. Okay, we're good, we're good. Why does she have the what? Okay, never mind. My eyes were just playing tricks on me. Totally the engulfing lightning. I don't think I even bothered checking how close am I to Kaya's thing really quick on his boss materials. He needs 20, and oh wow, this will be the last one. Yo! And then I likely never need to fight this thing again. That's crazy. And we'll end off the fight with the Regisvine right there, because we have got ourselves 22 and a garbage defense goblet. Yep. Alright, well, goody good news for Mr. Kaya. Not gonna be leveling him up, saving all of those for Coco first. But he does have the ability to get ascended to level 90 now, and I am very proud of that. Now, the question is, why is the camera so high? There we go. And number 2, who is going to be the next one? Let's see. Aloy, Ningguang, Sucrose, Shinobu, Sara, Lisa, or Xiangling. I'm thinking, like, I'm being drawn to Sara right now. Perhaps I'll do her next. Because honestly, at level 80, Shinobu has been doing perfectly fine in all of the teams that I've been running her in. I don't use Sucrose that much. Aloy, unfortunately, just does, like, just flat out suck, and I hate it. Ningguang is pretty good, but, Geo, like, I don't know. And I would do Lisa too, but she also does, like, pretty dummy damage right now, so it's not necessary to get her to 90. She will obviously eventually, but I am going to eventually have to do all of the characters, and I suppose I should probably somewhat more focus on the 70s right now, just because those actually give me wishes for ascending them past 70. Maybe Candace, actually. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do Candace starting tomorrow. That'll give me an excuse to hang out more in Sumeru. You know what I'm actually going to do really quick? Just kind of here live on this video. Let me see. I have my laptop right here in front of me. Let's just see. Genshin Impact, Candace, Team Comp. Does Emblem of Severed Fate work to, like, buff your teammates' hydro damage? I don't know if it does. I don't know if there's any, like, easy way to tell. Skill damage when it's actually popped, duration, the damage bonus. I'm assuming that goes up with level ups. It doesn't? Wow. Also, I have these, so why not? I suppose the Emblem of Severed Fate would be nice just to make sure that she has high enough energy recharge to always keep that sort of hydro stuff going. The problem is I don't really know Well, I guess kind of a Hyper Bloom team would work. Like, maybe even stick her on this team instead. Maybe. Yeah, I could see that. I have an Energy Recharge Sand. She has HP and then crit rate on the last one. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, but Noblesse would also probably be good too for the attack increase when she pops her burst. Oh, that'd be sick. Unironically, like, the kind of team theory crafting that you can do is honestly one of the most fun parts of the game. I love, like, getting a new character and then thinking about, like, okay, how could I get this working in a team? Are they good enough for, like, the type of teams that I want to run? It's such an interesting idea. I love it. Okay, so either Emblem, Noblesse, and I'll maybe skip out on the Heart of Depths. Sweet! I don't think I have a Noblesse set that, like, focuses a lot on HP. I'm only using Yelan's stuff on Candace, since that's all, like, mostly HP focused. But this can work. I'm definitely excited to go start fighting things and seeing exactly, like, how she fits in a team. And if the Hydro Infusion doesn't really work with someone like Kuching, then maybe I'll figure out another sort of DPS.
You're exposed.
Oh, that was quick. That's definitely a parry. I also got hit. How did I get hit? I did not mean to kill them all. Okay, well, that went well. I am currently going off on tangents, and I am so sorry about that. You guys honestly, like, don't know how much I cut out of these videos. But I'll keep things simple for today and leave it there. I'll likely upload a couple more times later this week, and then as we're getting closer to Coco's, I'm gonna start saving my energy for that special night. But you'll definitely see me around. I'll probably play a little bit with Candace tomorrow, just to keep experimenting with her and seeing how her sort of kit works. Very excited for that. And I think I'll go ahead and leave things here for today on that note. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like. And if you're new, subscribe, because I do try to upload every single day. We play some Genshin, and we'll play a few of the other games that I have access to as well, like a little bit of Call of Duty, maybe some other things like that. And definitely some playthroughs on some story games when some of those things start coming out. Maybe something like Spider-Man or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Those are two games that I'm looking forward to right now. So, yeah, we'll see how those go in the future. But with that being said, thank you all again so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.